Good morning, the internet. Welcome back to another day. It is day 7. It has officially been 1 week of vlogging, and I'm late. My videos are late. My last video was late because it's still right here in front of me, and partly my fault, but also not, because I recorded with the front-facing camera last night, and I recorded for a solid 10 minutes. It was a 10-minute video, and when I put it into Adobe, the audio was completely out of sync. Watch this. Hopefully you can see that, but watch this. So
it takes you.
Do you see that? Keep watching.
And then you get to the register, and the lines are backed up.
It's so out of sync. It's disgusting. Part of that has to do with using a phone. Apparently, the way that the phone records is a different audio, or is a different file. So, Android uses MP4 to record, and MP4 video has a different frequency than the audio uses. So the audio uses AAC audio, which is a different type of media file for audio, and MP4 and AAC aren't really compatible. So when Adobe transports the video into Adobe, it brings the MP4 file, and then it separates the AAC file from the MP4 file and then puts it back together. But since it's trying to do that, it puts it back together at the wrong time. And so I found a few fixes for it. If you guys do have this problem, one fix that I'm about to try is download QuickTime onto your computer and change the file type to, instead of .mp4, change it to .mov. Yes, this is if this works, then this proves that Apple figured something out that's better. And if that's the case, then I might just have to switch to iPhone so this doesn't keep happening. So I'm downloading QuickTime right now. Hopefully it works. If it does, I'll let you guys know. I'll be back. Okay, so I believe I found a fix, and this is something I've had to do before. The whole .mov thing did not work. So I downloaded this file called Handbrake, and what it is it's a it changes the file type and the source of any video. So what I'm currently doing, if you can see, I'm trying to use my left hand, video. So right here, what was originally selected was peak frame rate, and what I selected was constant frame rate. And so what that's going to do is it's going to, instead of the video, because video always, I mean, obviously, as some of you know, how video works is it's essentially just a ton of pictures over and over and over. So my camera is filming at 60 frames per second when I'm doing the front-facing camera. So that means it's taking 60 pictures every second and then mashing it together. But depending on what's running on my phone or different things like that, or how long it's been running, the frame rate will actually fluctuate. But with audio doesn't have frame rates. It's just a constant stream. So when the video has a fluctuating frame rate, then it's milliseconds, mind you. It's milliseconds of difference. But as they add up, that's what causes the audio to be delayed from the video, or vice versa. Because the phone is constantly fluctuating up and down, trying to get the right frame rate, so it could go from 60 to 55 to 59. So what I did is I just hit a constant 30 frames per second. So that means the entire video is going to be just a constant 30 frames per second. So it's going to match the audio, and hopefully it's going to work. But do you see that? Do you see it? It's going to take 16 minutes. I've already been waiting for 20 minutes to render one video. I want to be Chris Pratt. What? So, that's what's going on. That's why we're late. That's why we're really late. I mean, it's already 1:50. This is terrible. I'm so sorry. Tomorrow's vlog is rendering. Wait, no. No, this is today's vlog. Today's vlog is finally rendering. It's finally rendering. It's 2... Can you see that? Can you see that? It's 2:40. It's 2:40. And it's got 17 minutes left. 17 minutes left. Brightness. Oh, that's better. 17 minutes left. Can you? Oh, you can't. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay. 17 minutes left. It'll be up hopefully by like 3-ish. Yeah. So, I mean, you kind of got a sneak peek. Not a sneak peek. A sneak peek would mean that you watched it early. You got a behind the scenes of my process, my long process of trying to be able to troubleshoot the problems of things that I have. But it seemed to work. So, yeah. You'll see it in a little bit. Gonna go pick up some dinner. Going Panda. Because my wife wants Panda. And I like Panda. I also like pandas. Quite good. I'm not walking to the car right now, I'm walking back to the apartment. Forgot something. I think that's better. That's better. It's good. This is the first time that I'm using the car mount. Well, not the first time. I used... If you guys watched the super long vlog 2 days ago, the one that had a little secret let's play at the end, I used a different accessory to this in that one. It is so shaky. I hope that's not going to be too terrible. But I used that one because it's longer and more flexible. And also, if I use that one in the car, literally because the thing that holds it is rubber, and so it just bounces up and down, which isn't fun, so I didn't use that. And now I'm on my way to lovely Panda Express because my wife wants Chinese food. And we don't know any Chinese places around here. And Chinese food is one of those things where if you don't know, go with Panda. Because Chinese food isn't really the thing that you take a chance on. It's not like you walk in like, oh, let's try this one today. You just, play it safe. Some of you are like, well, Daniel, Panda is no better. Yeah, but it's corporated. Meaning, I can sue them. Probably not, though. Great song. This Panda has a freaking drive-thru. What?
Thank you for using Panda Express. You want to try the clam chowder chicken for your meal?
Not today.
What can I get for you?
Can I get a 2 entree?
Chow mein or fried rice?
Can I get chow mein?
Chow mein, and for your entree?
Black pepper chicken, and for the second one, can I get the cream cheese ragoons?
Chow mein, black pepper, cream cheese. All right. Anything else?
And then could I get another 2 entree with fried rice, orange chicken, and honey walnut shrimp?
All right. And the honey walnut is 125 extra. Is that okay?
Absolutely.
Okay. So chow mein, black pepper, cream cheese, fried rice, orange, honey walnut. Anything else?
I think that'll do it.
All right. I'll have it set ready at the window.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I got the Panda. They just handed me a whole baby panda and said, here, this is yours now, take care of it. And I took the panda, and I'm going to raise it as my own, and I'm going to name it Clarence. Okay, so now I'm on a mission. I'm on a freaking mission. Because we just bought, stop squeaking, box. We just bought a very grown-up thing. And by very grown-up, I mean we bought a water cooler. That's right, people. The thing that just you squish the button and cold water comes out, and the little thing that holds the water is in there. We bought one of those because it's freaking hot here, and we realized that we're spending a lot of money on bottled waters. Like a lot. Like too much. And so we just figured we'll just buy one of these. We'll have a couple 5-gallon thingies, and we'll just keep it cold all the time. So that's what we did. But we bought the machine or whatever at Costco, but no one seems to freaking have the 5-gallon bottles that you are supposed to have. And usually, like when my parents had one, we just had a guy show up at our house and boom, poof, there was water. But that's not the case here, because no guy is going to show up at our house. It'd be kind of weird. So I'm on a mission to find really big water bottles. Stop squeaking! Really big water bottles. So if I find some, you'll be the first to know. I haven't found the water yet, but Corey McCloskey from 96.9 just told me that tomorrow's only going to be 106. I may seem sarcastic, but that's actually fantastic news, considering they might have one. They are sketchy. Considering it has been 115 to 120 degrees for the past 2 weeks. Tonight, it's going to drop down to 70 degrees. Guys, you don't know how big of a freaking deal that is. Because usually it only drops down, I'm not even kidding, to about 98 degrees. Tonight it's going to be 70 degrees, and the high tomorrow is only going to be 106. What? Also, tomorrow is the day that I start selling fireworks to the public, which is going to be fun, apparently. I also got a text today from the guy that I'm working for, and he said, look out for this certain type of person. He described them and said they're going to all of our tents, distracting the workers, and then running off with fireworks. So literally the dude's walking up, and he said he drives a bright blue Prius. Okay, listen, if you're gonna steal something, do not be drive. Don't be driving a bright blue Prius, of all things. Just don't. Second of all, why are you stealing fireworks? And I asked, well, what did he take? You want to know what he took? The little ground flowers. For those of you who don't know what that is, you light them, throw them on the ground, and they go zzz, and that's it. They do a little jump, and then they land. That's it. He stole a box of those. So, bro, whoever you are, I really hope you needed that box of flowers. I've given up. No one is selling. No one sells the freaking water bottles. I know one place that does. It's Walmart, but it's like 2 miles that way. I don't really want to go there right now. Walmart and Winco. Walmart's about 2 miles. Winco's about 6 miles away. So I don't really want to do that. So I am just going home now because I got a panda in my passenger seat, and he starting to get car sick. So don't want panda throw up in my car, though I've heard it looks like bamboo. I've actually heard that that's what they grow bamboo from. No, they don't make the pandas throw up, mind you. Pandas just do that when they are fearing for their life and or in trying to impress a mate. Which, I mean, don't we all?